Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Natalia and this is Stenden TV magazine. Today we have a full-packed episode for you. We will talk about King's Day, Post 2018, but we also have a live performance of Klaas en Sietse from the band Nix. They will join us to perform their song Where Do We Go?
After a year of free printing, the printing policy at Stenden has changed again. From the 11th of April on, all students have to pay for printing again. It's 5 cents for a page in black and white and 10 cents for a page in color. Stenden has given each student €5 to help them get started. But what if we could spend those €5 somewhere else? Maybe there's a cheaper facility. We've checked out NHL, Tresor and the library to find out who wins the award for cheapest printing facility in Leeuwarden. We're now at the first location of the contest. I'm here with one of the employees. This is Wilma. She was Dutch, so we'll go over to Dutch right now. Wilma, waar zijn we nu precies?
Je bent bij Tresor. Dat is de bewaarplek voor archieven, bibliotheek, materiaal en brieven. Tresor betekent schatkamer. Het is het Fries Historisch en Letterkundig Centrum van Friesland dus. We hebben een prachtige studiezaal voor studenten en voor onderzoekers, voor genealogen om hier te komen en gebruik te maken van de faciliteiten.
Oké, dus ook studenten kunnen hier een plekje gebruiken?
Ja, vorig jaar hebben we een nieuwe studiezaal gecreëerd. Er zijn op dit moment ongeveer 180 plaatsen voor iedereen. Dus genoeg ruimte.
Oké, en kunnen studenten hier ook printen?
Studenten kunnen ook printen. We hebben een nieuwe printmachine hebben we onder andere gekregen. We hebben meerdere printmachines. Ze kunnen ook materialen per e-mail versturen.
Oké, superhandig dus. En hoeveel kost het dan?
Studenten hebben bij ons halve prijs. Dus ze betalen 10 cent per zwart-wit kopietje. Er is ook een mogelijkheid om in kleur te kopiëren. Die prijs ligt iets hoger, maar ook daarvoor hebben ze half geld. Betalen ze half geld.
Ja, hele goede deal dus. Ja. Oké, heel erg bedankt. Oké, then let's go to the next location. We're at the next location of our contest. This is the public library and the study center. Here students can print as well. They need to pay 10 cents for a page in black and white and 50 cents for a page in color. We are at our final location. This is NHL. Let's ask a student over here what the printing policy is like. I'm standing here at NHL with the future electrical engineer. This is Friso. Friso, do you ever print here?
No, never.
Oh, but if you would, what would you have to pay?
About 5 cents for a black and white copy and 20 cents for a colored copy.
Okay, thank you. So we're back at where we started. We're back in Stenden. And we've checked out all the other facilities and their prices. And although Stenden is not free anymore, as it turns out, it's still the cheapest printing facility. So congratulations, Stenden.
Well, congratulations, Stenden. With us today is Jan Jensma. Welcome. You're the project leader of this new policy. Could you tell us a bit about your function?
Yes, thank you for inviting. I'm team leader services of the Stenden location in Leeuwarden. Might not tell you anything, but among other things, I'm responsible for the security in Stenden, also for the cleaning. I don't do this alone. I can't do it alone. So services consists of the caretakers, the reception, and the iShop. And with everyone, we keep everything in order. I also work with other departments in Stenden. Right now, I'm busy with communications to make a movie about the bicycles. And well, you know me because of the paid printing.
Yeah. Well, why did the printing policy change? Because it was free for almost a year?
Yes, I heard it before that it changed, but it didn't change. Students always had to pay for printing and copying within Stenden. But a year ago there was a technical malfunction and we had to separate the printing system from the payment system. But it's resolved now, so we can reintroduce the paid printing. It's better for the environment, but and it costs a lot of money. 1 year of free printing and copying costs Stenden around 100,000 euros. So it's a lot of money, and just like you all, we can just spend it once.
Yeah.
So we can't spend it in school for other things. But every student has got an email last Monday. It's a survey from the Stenden facilities, and I would like to invite every student to fill it in and also make improvement proposals. After the last survey, for example, we expanded the amount of Wi-Fi spots.
Okay. Well, that's always nice.
Yeah.
And I walked around at the study landscape, and I saw a dog, a picture of a dog.
Yeah.
Why the picture of the dog?
Yes, I saw it too. And we know it's not a popular measurement to reintroduce the paid printing, but we also didn't want to be as a surprise for the students. So we used several media to announce it, and we had nice response. But there was one very special response, and I have the picture with me. Maybe the camera can zoom in. Well, it's about the starting on the 11th of April. And some student, we don't know who, but put a poster of a dog. Do we really have to? And together with my colleague of communication, we bought some doggy things, and we wrote a note to the dog that a dog always needs a tree also to pee. So it's for the environment, it's just better. And besides that, we wanted to give the students a gesture from Stenden, and that's the €5 print credit.
Yeah, and Stenden is all about the environment. What is the influence on the environment of those students printing?
Yeah, well, from one normal tree, you can make around 60,000 sheets of A4. Maybe you didn't know it, or maybe you did. And we calculated that the 4 northern universities use around 200 trees a year for printing and copying. But all the universities also think about the environment. All universities use paid printing and copying, also for the environment. Yeah. But it's not only the trees, just think about the production process of paper, packages of the paper, and especially the logistics.
Okay.
It all has a connection with the environment.
Well, then I have one really fast question for you. Yeah. We talked to a few students about printing, and why do we still need to hand in printed assignments?
Yeah, that's a very good question. It differs between educations, I understood. But if students have suggestions or ideas for this, I would like to ask them to contact the Stura of the education or the CPC. It's the Central Participation Council for students, and maybe they can bring it further into the school.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jon, for being here and answering all the questions.
Thank you.
On to the next item. What if you are a foreign student in Leeuwarden and this will be your first King's Day? We sent out a group of German students who went to the streets to find out how to fit in during King's Day.
Hi guys, I'm Jenny from Germany and I'm studying Media and Entertainment Management here in Leeuwarden. I'm at the Oldenhoven Tower right now and I'm really interested in how Dutch people celebrate King's Day, so I'm gonna go to the city center to ask some locals about it, so let's go! Okay, so what is King's Day?
King's Day, it's the birthday of our king.
King's Day is a university for our king.
Why is it celebrated?
Yeah, it's an old tradition.
It's a festival for everyone, for old people, young people. Everywhere, from everywhere come the people into the towns.
So why is everything orange then?
Yeah, orange, that's from the orange because the family calls van Oranje. They that's their family name. So that's why many things are orange.
Because the king's house is orange. The flag is red, white, and blue, and the little pieces of the flag is orange.
And what is the best thing to do on King's Day?
The best thing is going to town.
Drinking beer. A lot. Yes.
To do what you like to do.
What is the weirdest or like the craziest part of King's Day?
Everything is possible.
That our king and the queens before him always participate in silly games.
So here's a tutorial about what to do best on King's Day and what to wear. Watch closely to be prepared for it. First, you have to put on orange clothes. I chose a t-shirt. Then, you put on something that shows the Dutch flag. The next step is to put on a crown and a coat, which represents the king. The next step is to put even more orange on and include some orange items. Also, you need a beer on King's Day. And some money to take with you to buy even more beer and food. The most important part is to take a raincoat, because it often rains in the Netherlands. And now I'm perfectly prepared for my first King's Day in Leeuwarden.
And then we have our next guest, is Amina, and you are a MEM student at Stenden, and you are a foreign student. What do you think of those steps?
Well, I absolutely agree. You have to wear orange and more orange.
And what are you going to do on King's Day?
Well, this King's Day, I'm probably going to go out in the streets of Leeuwarden and, yeah, wear orange.
Wear orange.
Yes.
Do you like the color orange?
Well, it depends. Occasionally, so this is a great occasion for it. Yes.
And what do you think of the King and Queen of the Netherlands?
I like them. I mean, I'm here.
Yeah. Do you know them, or do you know who they are?
Well, not personally, unfortunately. No. But yes, I have heard about them, and that's why I'm also willing on wearing a crown to represent them.
Okay. Well, that's really nice. And this isn't your first King's Day, right?
No, it isn't.
What did you do last year?
Last year I went to Amsterdam. And it was amazing.
Oh,
yeah, it was out of my expectations.
Yeah.
It was huge, people from all over the world, everyone so happy celebrating the king, and that was a great experience, being able to be part of that.
Yeah, and it's a tradition to sit on a flea market with your old stuff. Are you ever going to do that here?
I'm not sure if I'm going to be sitting, but I do look at the markets and maybe buy stuff or something. Yeah.
Did you ever find something special?
Not yet, not yet. But yeah, they do have a lot of interesting stuff, antique stuff, or I usually buy food from the street. So.
And this year you're staying in Leeuwarden?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and which event is interesting for you?
I hope so. I mean, I was in Amsterdam, and that was the extreme. So I'm also willing to experience it here because it's going to be a lot different, less people definitely, but I'm sure it's going to be just as exciting. It's about the spirit more than just being in a huge place. So.
And how is it to celebrate King's Day as a foreign student?
Well, for me that was very new because I never knew about King's Day. I never heard about it. But it was a great experience. Like, as I said, it's about the spirit, about people being there, the vibe. It's like a really good vibe. Yeah. Everyone is happy. Majority are drunk. And yeah, it's really nice experience. Something different that brings people together to do something that makes them happy.
And from which country are you?
I'm from Oman.
Oman.
Yes.
And is there anything like this?
Well, we do have the National Day, which is on the 18th of November. But yeah, people do celebrate. No one really wears orange, but more red, because our flag is red, green and white, so it's more that. Yeah. But it still doesn't reach up to the excitement of King's Day, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you for this information about how to fit in during King's Day.
Yes.
As a foreign student, I wish you good of luck this year and lots of fun.
Thanks.
And then on to the next item. You probably have heard that Leeuwarden is going to be European Capital of Culture in 2018. Today we will introduce Post 2018, a project in collaboration with Leeuwarden 2018. So let's take a closer look at what Post 2018 is.
Hello, my name is Arthur Loos. I am a MEM student, first year. I am here today to interview Jort, and we are going to interview him specifically more about Post 2018 and what is the role and what are they working towards.
My name is Jort. I'm part of the steering group, the coordination of Post 2018. And Post is the Dutch name for mail and letters. Until 2018, we're going to relate to it in Dutch, and then afterwards we can relate to it in English, and then it's after 2018.
What is the role of Post 2018?
Post 2018 is an editorial team where we try to create content that's based on Leeuwarden and the region, basically anything related to that with a human interest. So what we really try to tackle in a bit of an innovative way is the distribution part. So we have our own editorial team that creates content, and then we're looking for places to distribute that content.
Another item that is emphasized is the connection between different organizations and communities throughout Europe. And how would you say is the collaboration, and in which way do they collaborate?
With Post 2018, there is a coordinating group of, I think, about 6 partners, including the local newspaper, Stenden, NHL, the province of Friesland is also part of it. They all came together trying to set up an editorial team, and we decided, we saw that the need for a project like this, which is really focused on participation, was there. So we decided to work together and to set up an editorial team that is focused on the entire region in its widest form, more or less.
If someone would like to get involved with Post 2018, how could they do that, and how would they manage to do so?
One of the main pillars of the editorial team is that we want to be open towards anyone. So at the moment we're really still trying to set up the editorial teams in different teams, more or less. So we have video, and we also want to expand to international, and we even want to tell people that we're able to process content that they wrote in their own foreign language.
So any age group?
Any age group, even people that have a disability or anything like that. We really want to be open towards everyone. In the editorial team, we have a weekly meeting on Wednesday mornings, and everyone gathers there at 9:30. And we have an editor-in-chief who is looking at the text and talking to the people, like, okay, what did you write, and how can you better it and improve it? And per week we basically look at the different kind of content that we can create.
One of the goals of Post 2018 is to make it more accessible for different kinds of people, for children, older people, people with disabilities. And how would you say that is done?
Well, basically we have a really large network of companies and partners that already set up the basics of this editorial team. So that basically said, we want to be included in this. And through that network, we try to incorporate a lot of different kind of people. So through Stenden, we try to incorporate international students. We're looking for international students that want to just have the experience and make use of that network. And a lot of it is about openness. So spreading the word of, okay, everyone can join in, and everyone can come and join in.
Today we have a guest, Bram Kruid. Welcome. Hi. You are involved at Post 2018.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Well, I'm originally one of the initiators of this project. Yeah. And I'm working for both Stenden and NHL, by the way, regarding 2018. So organizing a lot of projects, and this one is very special because you can fit in a lot of media communication students, marketing students, but also students from social studies.
Yeah. And why did you start this project?
It's an opportunity, and actually my job is getting opportunities, and by getting those opportunities, creating opportunities for others. So this was a big one we couldn't resist. And especially because it's a social project, it's a news project, it's an international project offering opportunities for international students, for example. So.
And what do you think is the biggest challenge for post-2018?
Finding the right people who want to bring it further to the next level.
Because it's voluntarily? And
yeah, it is.
And it can be pretty hard to get people coming in.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And because it is voluntary, if someone finds a real job, for example, they're gone. So that's something in the continuity of the project. That's difficult. But also we want to find people who adopt this project and develop it in the way they like.
And now you already have an editorial team for writing articles, and you're starting new ones?
Currently a video one, a foreign one, so that other countries can participate too.
Yeah.
And as was mentioned in the short film, a distribution team.
Yeah.
To find new networks, new channels, stuff like that.
That's really nice. And what kind of people are working at Post-2018?
Everybody who wants to participate, between 6 and 106, doesn't matter. So there are volunteers, there are unemployed people, there are professionals, there are students from different directions. We're currently involving students from primary schools and refugees, so everybody.
That's very diverse then.
Yeah.
And why should people join Post-2018?
Because they want to, first of all. But it offers a network, it offers workshops around content. So for example, professionals who tell you more about social media strategies and content and just expertise. And it's a social group. You meet other people from different social layers, for example.
And it's called Post-2018. Is it going further on?
It definitely is.
Yeah?
2018 is just the beginning.
Okay. And you're already starting right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and if people would like to join, how could they do that?
They could go to post2018.nl. We currently only have a Dutch site. You also can contact us through knowledge2018.nl because it's one of our projects. And if you like, you could visit the Chancellery, the Kanselarij in Dutch, in Leeuwarden, because every Wednesday there's a meeting from 9 till 11, I think, and that's open for everyone.
So if there are any students who would like to join, come join us on Wednesday. Well, thank you, Bram, for your time and for this interview, and I wish you best of luck with Post-2018. And we are going further on with the next item. Students are known for listening a lot of music, and we of Stenden TV magazine are curious about the story behind the song. We would like to introduce the Frisian band Nix. Two band members, Sietse and Klaas, are going to perform a live version of their song, Where Do We Go? But first we will get an insight on their writing process and the story behind the song.
I'm Sietse de Witte, and I'm 20 years old. I live on Terschelling in Friesland. It's my school there. I do maritime officer. and I started playing guitar when I was 13 years old, I guess. I was born in this house, or not in this house, but in Allingeweer. So that's me, and this is Klaas. I think he can introduce himself.
Well, my name is Klaas Zijlstra. I'm 20 years old. I study music in Enschede. When we started 6 years ago, we only played covers of artists we liked: Red Hot Chili Peppers, Foo Fighters, Arctic Monkeys, and etc. And suddenly we started writing own songs.
So the songwriting process. Well, it's actually we do it quite simple. I think we're just when we just get together with the four of us, and then we just start to play something, and sometimes we come up with an idea just on the spot, you know, and sometimes we practice beforehand, and then we came up with some kind of riff or I don't anything, you know, and then we play it in front of the other band members, and then try to make something out of that. So the song we are going to perform is Where Do We Go? And we wrote that about a year ago, I guess. And well, it's I don't know if any of you can remember, but it's a bit about the terrorist attacks on Charlie Hebdo. Well, that gave me some kind of an idea, and I was kind of starting a relationship back then. So it's where do you go, you know?
For now, we're just writing songs. The goal is to write 10 songs who have the potential to be a hit.
We want to make another CD or EP next year, so that's what we're working on. Well, any tips for upcoming artists? Yeah, I think we ourselves are upcoming artists at the moment. So, but if I could give one tip, and that's to every artist, I guess, play a lot. Just perform as much as you can, and take all the chances you get.
And now live from the studio, Sietse de Witte and Klaas Zijlstra from Nix with their song Where Do We Go?
Mysterious person, everything seems so worrisome. No, before it gets too much, destroys the world. Come on out in the open, show yourself, show your intentions now. Let it out, 'cause this right here, this can go on and it's just not clear. Where do you want to go? Just let me know. Oh, sometimes though I think that it's a good thing. It leaves me thinking, then maybe we should all just try again to love each other now and then. Come on out in the open, show yourself, show your intentions now. Let it out, 'cause this right here, this can go on, it's just not clear. Where do you want to go? Let me know, but this is it. We must take it all away. I need you to stay. yeah. That you choose for a little better side of yours, love a little more. Cause in the end, that's what we are all about. Let me take away your doubt. Come on out in the open, show yourself, show your intentions now. Let it out. Cause this right here, this can go on and it's just not clear. Where do you want to go? Just let me know.
Yeah, it was really nice. And what are you working on today, or?
Today, well now, right now we are working on quite some new songs, and we're trying to write as many as possible, so that we have a very wide range of songs which we can choose from, and then as soon as we finish them and we have like I guess it's going to be an EP.
Okay.
Then it'll be on our Facebook, so check it out.
Yeah, I think people will do that.
Cool.
And is there an upcoming event where you're playing?
It's on our Facebook as well. I don't know.
And what's your Facebook?
It's just Nix with Facebook and then .com and /NECSZ.
And how did you come up with the name Nix?
Well, it was kind of a joke, and it's a long time ago, so.
Yeah, Nix means nothing in Dutch.
In Dutch,
so
so it's for Dutch people. It sounds weird, and we get a lot of jokes about that still.
Yeah.
We heard them like 1,000 times, but I guess for foreigners it's different.
Yeah.
You can have a different opinion about that. So yeah.
And what are your plans for the future? What would you like to accomplish?
Yeah, what would we like?
Rule Holland with music.
Rule Holland. Well, that's a nice goal, I think.
Play the Ziggo Dome.
Oh.
That would be nice. Yeah, sure.
Well, I would like to thank you for performing this live song, and I would like to thank all the guests for coming today and for answering all our questions. Thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye!